Hey y'all, it's your girl, Ganjane, and we're about to get into episode 12. So let's get it. All right, y'all, so let's get right into it. This episode was absolutely just chaos. It was a lot going on. It was a whole lot of. But the episode began with a continuation of the fight between Smiley and Sapphire from last episode. And honestly, I'm really disappointed in Smiley because, girl, you be talking all that shit and can't even fucking fight for real. Like, girl, I advise you to just shut your mouth from here on out because, baby, you ain't putting your money where your mouth is. Then Suki, Tracy Morgan face ass, decided to jump in the fight. Or at least tried to, because she really didn't do shit. But anywho, after their fight, T and DJ Sky pulls up. They walk into the mansion and basically try to find where the girls are at, and they discover that the girls are in the backyard. And as soon as they were done greeting everybody, E.T. decides to confront Taseki because I guess she was mocking her on social media. Taseki basically explains to her that she was just sticking up for her sister being Krishan, of course. And so she ends up apologizing to her and they make amends. Then they hugged it out, and then everybody else started joining in on the hug. Then after that, Anna confronts DJ Sky for talking shit on social media and fighting her. They go back and forth for a bit, but long story short, DJ Sky apologizes to Anna, and then they also hug it out. It's like everybody that had beef is just hugging it out, like, because even E.T. went and hugged T. But I could tell that T didn't even want to do that. Like, I think she just was trying to be mature and cordial with the girl, but she definitely still don't like her. So yeah, pretty much after that, they basically head back inside and go sit in this like living room area. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, like they're getting along, like everything's gonna be kosher and cool, but boy, was I wrong. Scotty decides to confront Anna, and they just start going back and forth, child. Now, if you remember, in the first episode, Scotty ran up on Anna like soon as she got to the location. So Scotty trying to ask for an apology is crazy to me. But not as crazy as her mouth looked in that motherfucking confessional, like, girl. But anyway, the argument started getting heated between Scotty and Anna, so Nat tells them to bring their ass in the kitchen. So as they're in the kitchen having their little argument, one of the baddies, I can't remember exactly who it was, but basically someone has said, does anyone else have anything to get off their chest, basically? And Biggie decides to speak up. So she starts to confront Rolly because she felt confused as to where the animosity was coming from regarding her. From the day Biggie even auditioned for the show, she's always shown mad love to Rolly. So I feel like there may be a little bit of jealousy going on there because Rolly's not the only big girl on the cast anymore. I'm just not understanding who made this a competition. Like, both of y'all can be big and great together. Like, you know, big bitches unite. I don't know. Like, let's stop the buffoonery. And nobody's cuter than the other. If you ask me, I think both of them are like a solid 6.5 maybe. But to each his own, child. But anyways, so back to Anna Mac and Scotty. they're basically going back and forth in the kitchen. Like, Anna's throwing chicken nuggets. Like, I'm just like, what is going on? But ultimately, Scotty really wanted Anna to apologize to her, but Anna absolutely refused. And that's why I like Anna, because she don't be kissing no ass like a lot of the girls do. But I'm trying to figure out who the fuck Scotty thinks she is. Like, you did the same thing to T. You tried to demand an apology, and now you're doing the same thing with Anna. Like, bitch, who the fuck are you? I don't know. It's just giving entitled to me. Like, just because you're probably the girl who's around Nat the most, you feel like you deserve the utmost respect. Like, girl, that's not how it works. For one. And for two, bitch, you're a fucking lapdog. Like, calm down, Chihuahua. But anyways, back to Biggie. Big Biggie. Biggie starts popping her shit, expressing herself, because she's just frustrated at this point about how, you know, Nat's taking certain girls on the PJ and then the other girls not being able to. And she also said something about the whole replacement thing. Like, she still feels like she's not a replacement, even though she clearly is. Next thing you know, E.T. gets in Biggie's face because she about tired of hearing her mouth at this point. Like, she's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I just feel like E.T. should have minded her motherfucking business, because, girl, if it was you, you wouldn't want nobody interrupting you while you're trying to speak your truth or express yourself or how you feel. Like, you know what I mean? Treat others how you want to be treated. I just feel like she was kind of rude about it. Like, if I was in Biggie's shoes, I would have definitely been squabbling that bitch straight up. So she gets in Biggie's face screaming, and then eventually she, like, shoves her onto the couch. I'm not really liking E.T. fucking chip tooth ass. Like, she getting on my motherfucking nerves. Like, I want to know who requested for this girl to be on this goddamn show. Because you need to get slapped. And they were all supposed to go out that night, but it was so much drama going on, they just decided to call it a night and turn up the next day. So fast forwarding to the next day, Natalie is basically on the balcony FaceTiming Smiley. And as she's FaceTiming her, Mariah Lynn and Scotty come to, I guess, see what's up with Nat. And basically Smiley was saying that she wanted her chain back, and Mariah Lynn came onto the camera and told her, if you want your chain back, you're gonna have to get it back from my sister. So I guess Mariah Lynn gave her sister the chain. I honestly don't know how to feel about this, because at the end of the day, Mariah got her chain back and her pendant. So I feel like it should have been done, and then she should have gave Smiley back her chain. But at the same time, I understand, because, she's just sticking up for her sister. But anywho, the girls head to a Baddy Blunt O'Clock pop-up. And Rolly, I'm about to get on you. Like, I'm sorry, but her outfits, a lot of them have been so fucking cringe to me. She got a BBL and a couple surgeries, honey, and got to acting real skinny. But hey, at least she changed this time, because last episode she kept the same outfit on, child. Did not put not a drop of soap on that ass. Like, baby, please, girl, wash that ass. But all the girls are dressed up except Smiley. I honestly feel like she was dressed like she was finna go to the corner store, because she knew that it was finna be up with Mariah Lynn's sister. But I'm sorry, that's still not an excuse to dress like that. Like, at the end of the day, you're going to a social event and you are a representation of the baddies. It's not giving baddie, it's giving saddie. And I couldn't give a fuck who what's coming for me, baby. I'm still gonna be dressed up, honey. And when the time comes, I will take off my earrings and my heels and we will squabble. Simple as that. Like, I just don't understand why she was so casual with it. Like, girl. And I'm like, look at that goddamn moose knuckle. Like, god damn. So after the pop-up, the girls head to Club Acapulco. It seemed like everybody's having a good time. Everybody's vibing out, shaking ass, and, you know, turning up. Then out of nowhere, Mariah Lynn's sister arrives at the club. And girl, she went straight to Smiley, honey, and they started squabbling. But yeah, that is the end of the review, guys. Next week, or this week rather, this week's episode, it looks like it's gonna be crazy. Mariah Lynn's veins popping out her forehead. E.T. and Big E done started squabbling. It's just a whole lot. So this shall be interesting, honey. And I'm gonna be sitting right there watching it, eating my motherfucking popcorn. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. I really do. Like, it means a lot to me. It's not easy being a new YouTuber, but it's like, I'm going to do the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and hit that like and subscribe for your girl. And I'll see y'all in the next one.